October 22nd, 1929. A powerful storm was tearing across Lake Michigan. Out on the dock, violent water, was the SS Milwaukee, a massive railroad ferry carrying 52 men. Then, without warning, the ship disappeared. No survivors came home. No distress call explained what happened. For decades, one question remained. How could a ship this large vanish beneath Lake Michigan? And when the wreck was finally discovered deep underwater, it revealed a story far more mysterious than anyone expected. This is the forgotten story of the SS Milwaukee.
The SS Milwaukee was a railroad ferry. It carried trains across Lake Michigan. It was built for hard work, not luxury, not sightseeing. For years, the ship crossed the lake safely. But Lake Michigan could change quickly. Calm water could become dangerous in minutes. The crew knew the lake well. They trusted their ship. But on October 22nd, 1929, the SS Milwaukee began its final voyage. The crew had no idea they would never return.
October 22, 1929. The SS Milwaukee left port. 52 men were aboard. The ship entered Lake Michigan. At first, everything was calm. Then, the wind grew stronger. The waves became dangerous. Dark clouds covered the sky. The storm was getting closer. The crew kept moving. They had no idea. This was their final voyage.
The storm arrived. The wind became violent. Huge waves hit the ship. The SS Milwaukee began to struggle. Water surrounded the vessel. Then, something went terribly wrong. The ship disappeared into the storm. No survivors were found. No one knew exactly what happened. 52 men were gone. And the lake kept. The search began. Rescue crews entered the lake. They searched for the missing ship. But the SS Milwaukee was gone. No survivors were found. No clear answer appeared. Days passed. The search continued. But the lake
gave them nothing. 52 men had vanished, and the mystery only grew deeper. For years, the SS Milwaukee remained missing. Then, decades later, the wreck was finally found. It was deep beneath Lake Michigan. The ship was resting on the lake floor. The wreck was remarkably preserved. Even the railroad cars were still there. The discovery answered one question. The ship had been found, but another question remained. So, what happened to the SS Milwaukee? A violent storm was raging. The ship was carrying a heavy load. Then it vanished. The exact final moments remain uncertain. But the wreck tells us one thing. The SS Milwaukee never made it home. 52 men lost their lives.